southwest of Palatka and south-southeast of Interlochen in Putnam County, but it's starting to lose some of its punch. Just some heavy rain and a few lightning strikes. And then we get back to our severe cell that is headed northward through Nassau County. This is the cell that produced the hail, the waterspouts, and the tornadoes in Duval County and Metro Jacksonville. Speaking of which, we have a viewer on the phone that saw the storm. Tony saw it earlier today within the last hour to an hour and a half. Tony, where are you and what did you see?
I was actually on Highway 17 going south, and it was about 5:10, 5:15, and I got a weather alert on my phone saying there was a possible, tornado warning, tornado watch, and I just happened to look to my left, and there it was.
Wow.
So I went ahead and got out the camera and started taping it and kind of followed it around for a little bit, and ended up going pretty close to the water to where a bunch of houses were off of in Ortega, and kind of sat there for a few minutes and watched it.
Wow. And you didn't see it actually hit anything then? It was Tony over water pretty much the whole time?
I didn't see it hit any buildings or anything. It looked like it got close.
Right.
But no, I didn't see it hit any buildings or anything. By the time I actually got there, right after me, there was cops and fire trucks, ambulances, stuff like that. I guess probably just as a precautionary measure.
Sure. I think a lot of people right now at this point are thinking it's amazing that we haven't had any damage reports, at least as far as we can tell. This tornado at times did appear to be, according to the National Weather Service, perhaps overland at times, so we still have to do that kind of recon to see if there was any damage. But obviously other times it was over the river. Did you experience anything where you actually were at as far as rain or hail, Tony?
It was actually really quiet at first. Really not too much rain. When I actually started driving away, then I started getting rain and hail. But I just uploaded some video for you guys on your website.
Okay, great.
And I was probably, the closest I probably got to it was probably less than a quarter mile.
Okay.
I was pretty close to it, and obviously I couldn't get any closer to it because it was over the water and there was houses. But I got relatively close to it and not too much wind. But again, I didn't get any really rain or hail until I started actually driving away from it. And then when I was driving away, I had heard people saying that they had seen another one.
Right.
I didn't see that one. But
so how would you sum up your experience during the last hour and a half in short few words?
It was interesting, very interesting.
To say the least. Well, Tony, thanks so much for taking the time. We'll look forward to seeing your video, too. Again, you have uplinked to our UCAM pictures and video. You can do that easily by logging on to actionnewsjax.com. Here is some new cell video that we've just received as the storm. A viewer was driving in the rain. Of course, we wouldn't necessarily recommend that you drive and shoot video at the same time, but makes for interesting video nonetheless. And very heavy rainfall as that particular
on the phone with the news.
On the interstate, looks probably to be northbound through the storm. And here's some other cell video. This is the fresh cell video. And again, none of this is edited, but we are seeing people looking curiously at this as obviously the tornado or the waterspout.